We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw for Jackson. Pass is caught at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Slot man in motion right. They'll run here with Henry. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers, nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Reel it.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 11-yard line.
Set. Go, hey, go, go, go. Reel it.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers need some big yards in a hurry. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. J.K. Scott on to punt. Looking to return from the 29. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will go on offense. Play fake, Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On 1st down, Jackson. Free inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Chargers, nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
He'll throw it. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. Sam Darnold, terrific in the win, as his guys up their mark.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chargers and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lat McConkey. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. 380.
Back to the air. Herbert. Still on his feet. He's on the move. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great-looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, here's Lamar. Escapes his grasp. Catch is made down the right sideline. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the Chargers' 12-yard line.
Man in motion, out of the slot. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And the defender comes away with it. That's Justin Simmons.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 27. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Leads to 3rd down and 7.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This is taken at the 44. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, he put some heat on this. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens blowing them out now, 34-zip. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
On the ground, it's Edwards again, and he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Herbert here, third and long. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Chargers have it to start the fourth in a game that seems pretty far out of reach. Fourth and forever coming up. They snap it to Herbert. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough, because that defense just simply has no answers.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And after it was broken or tied 3 times in just 4 years in the early 2000s, Brock, it has taken into... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front...
All right, so the officials take that touchdown away. He did not break the goal line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the 38. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then...
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive.
Derrick Henry on the carry. It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 35-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Running once more with Henry. Third and just 2 to go. Now Jackson escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
He connects downfield on 4. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 42. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
14 brings up 3rd down.
Herbert from the gun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. That punt finishes as a 60. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to work this down to the 41. So it ends as a win for the Ravens.